Did did Grant Williams make a mistake poking the bear with Jimmy Butler?
Next question.
Well, this has been a pretty weird playoffs. We got the Golden State Warriors losing to the Lakers. We got a three seed Sacramento Kings who hasn't made the playoffs in 16 years. We got a team who went to the finals last year who took two games in the finals, was up 2-1 at one point, back to the conference finals, who beat some good teams. Jason Tatum dropped 51 in Philly. That they also they played the Hawks, who wasn't a great team, but they're pretty solid. They took two games on them, and they showed a lot of promise. Like, oh, they beat Philly. Tatum dropped 51 in Game 7. Okay, they might be legit. And Miami, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Jordan said, "Nah, fam, I'm gonna take this in my own hands." As you guys can see, I have the game on right here. It's still it's the fourth right now. There is 7 minutes 43 seconds left. 73-97. Miami's up. It's looking like right now Miami's gonna take up, a 3-0 lead on Boston. Which before the series started, I had Boston at 6. I'm not gonna lie, I had Boston at 6 or 7 again. Boston looked that good, but Jimmy Jordan has just stepped up and just looked like a different player on all the playoffs. And I know I said this in my last video too, but I'm a big Bulls fan. So the Bulls were 3 minutes away from beating them. This could have been us. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't going to be us anyways. But this is actually insane. So a couple of things about this game that I saw. Miami's hustle plays. It honestly is the big reason why they're in the spot. So it's kind of looking like that Boston just gave up. That's what it really looks like. Boston just gave up out of nowhere. They're like, all right, bet. You guys are gonna punch us in the mouth. We're gonna fall down and get knocked out. That's what it's looking like. The live box score right now with 7 minutes left. Tatum and Brown are shooting terribly right now. So Tatum is shooting 6 for 18. He has 14 points and 10 rebounds. Brown is 6 for 17, 0 for 7 from the three. Tatum's 1 for 7 from the three, and Brown has 12 points. Nobody else on Celtics has even double digits, so it's just them two in double digits. But Miami, on the other hand, Jimmy only has 16. He's shooting 5 for 13, which isn't terrible, but isn't great. But he has a near triple double. He has 16, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. It's been the role players for Miami this game. Gabe Vincent with 20, 8 for 11. Bam Adebayo with crazy dunks. His lobs from Duncan Robinson in the first half, that poster over Grant Williams in the third off that lob, like he's looking like a prime Blake Griffin right now. It's crazy actually. He has 13, Max Strus with 10, Caleb Martin with 15, and Duncan Robinson with 10 as well. So they just kind of came out and would just punch Boston in the mouth, and then Boston was like, "Yeah, we're gonna fall down. We're gonna fold." It's very interesting to see how this series is gonna go down. So I'm not gonna say I don't want to make the video yet or talk about this deeper. I'll make a video when Boston does, when their season is over. But I'm curious to see if Boston's gonna keep Tatum and Brown on the same team after this year. I also want to see what they're gonna do with Joe Mazzulla, the first year head coach. So those are pretty cool options that they can shop around. But when it comes to Tatum and Brown, I wonder what they're gonna do about it. And I'll make a whole separate video about that once their season is over, because I don't want to say anything while they're still playing, because ain't nothing is impossible, but it's gonna be very rare. But speaking of impossible, Miami's doing the impossible right now. Actually, no 8 seed has ever won the finals before. No 8 seed's ever won the championship. Miami's undefeated still, and after this game, they'll be 6-0 at home in the playoffs. So, it's looking like a Denver-Miami finals right now. And if you're Denver, you got to take 2 at home. This is how it is. If they win, if it was Denver versus Miami, or whoever, if Lakers do come back, which they won't, whoever plays Miami in the finals has to be like, we have to take both at home, because we're going to Miami in a spot where they're undefeated at. Obviously, there's going to be a game 4 in 2 days on Tuesday, so who knows what will happen there if Boston will win. But if they don't, even if they do, you gotta take both at home, because Miami is so good at home in these playoffs. Grant Williams can't guard Jimmy. That's another note that I took down. Grant Williams literally cannot guard Jimmy Butler at all. Like, you saw the clip where Jimmy Butler pointed at him. That dude can't guard Jimmy. Jimmy feasts off him right now. It's actually been wild. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's been struggling a lot too. I don't even know. I don't know if he wants to be there or not, because I did see the clip of him where he was asked about after game 2, he's asked about Grant Williams poking the bear, and he goes, next question. So who knows if he even wants to be in Boston anymore? He's probably heard the narratives about everyone. Um, he's probably heard everything. So who knows, honestly, if he even wants to be there, because all the talk around him and Tatum, who's better than the other, all that kind of narrative talk. So who knows if he wants to be there anymore too. Last thing I got, Boston just looks rattled. 100%. Boston is just rattled. They got like I said, they got punched in the mouth and they folded. They got knocked out. They never got back up. This is a 25 million count. It's not a 10 count. It's like a 25 million count. They can't get back up. It's actually wild to see. And then Gabe Vincent just hit an and one. It's 102-79 right now. Get game 3. Miami's gonna be up 3-0. I really want to see Jimmy Butler do it, man. As a Bulls fan, I would love to see Jimmy do it. I'll be so happy for him. But also, Denver's a tough team to beat. They're the most complete team in the NBA. In my opinion, they're the best team left right now still. So it's gonna be tough to really, go against Denver like that, especially with Jamal Murray. But Jamal Murray and Jokic is pick and roll. But honestly, Miami's defense is very scrappy. So we shall see what happens. That's really all I got. I just want to kind of talk on here about. The game 3, kind of what I saw. Boston has given up though. They put in Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett. They put in their bench guys, so they're giving up. They're throwing the white towel in. But Miami's like, nah, we playing our guys. That's funny. Miami's still playing Kyle Lowry, Gibbons, and everybody else. But yeah, guys, I just want to come on here and talk about this for a few minutes. Game 4 is gonna be an exciting one. So we shall see what happens there. I have a video tomorrow coming out about Denver and why they're the most underrated number 1 seed ever. It's actually a good video. I also recorded a DeAndre Ayton trade reaction, like a mock trade reaction video that's coming out in a couple days too. I got a lot working on a lot. Like I keep saying, my goal is a video a day over the summer. We shall see what happens with all the news. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day. Hope you guys enjoyed the free little basketball screen right there. And yeah, guys, enjoy basketball.